when a piece of steel is magnetized, it can lift up to 12 times of its own weight. But when the same piece of steel is demagnetized, it can't even lift a feather. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to be magnetic by shifting your energy. Have you ever thought about this? Like, how could I sense that someone is looking at me despite the fact that my back was facing them? Or despite the person being so nice, still I don't feel like hanging out with that person. Why? Because we as humans, we are carriers of energy. And the expressions that we make and the actions that we portray, it's just the part of our personality. It's just part of who we are. But there is something more which can be felt but which cannot be seen, and that is energy. And there are certain kind of emotions, there are certain kind of actions by which we can increase the vibration. We can literally increase our vibration and improve our energies, and that's why we become like magnetic. To seen people or heard people saying that, you know what, I'm literally so lucky, whatever I want I always get it. And then you realize, you know what, like literally this person is so lucky, because I know people who are all the time always says, you know what, I'm very lucky, and literally things turn out for them like in such a good way. And then there are people who have faced so much suffering ever since they were born, and then they have this conception in their mind that, you know what, I am so unlucky, wherever I go I bring bad luck. And same thing happens. Why? Because through our actions, through our words, through our environment, energy is created, and we attract and it transmute our energies, right? So when whole day long you're continuously gossiping, whole day long you're thinking about all the worst case scenarios that can happen, or that how your career will not work out, or how your partner will cheat on you, what are you doing? You're basically attracting negative energy with your own self. You are reducing your frequency. So you might have seen that, you know what, certain people get so much attention. It's not even that people of other gender is getting attracted to them, like just in general people love hanging out with them. Why? Because they carry a certain amount of energy, and that can be felt. So if you want to increase your vibration and become magnetic, because there to a certain level only we can work upon our physique, we can improve our dressing sense, we can literally work upon our hair, our skin, but what more than that? That is your inner work. So the first thing is that detachment. You know, people who believe in God, the thing about them is that they have so much faith in their God that, you know what, things will work out for me. I'm talking about people who genuinely have like immense faith in God, right? And who not just practice it for the name of religion. So people love to be around such people, because a person who literally has so much faith either in their own self or in God, they are detached. They're detached from results, because in their mind what they think is that, you know what, I'm giving my 100%, and because of the fact that God is looking after me, things will work out. And sometimes if a person is not even a believer, they just have so much faith in their own self, in their capabilities, that I can eat anything I want, because that's how this universe is. They have always put this thing in their mind. So even those people are so nice to be around. You maybe that person don't even show that much care, affection towards you, still you like to be in their company. Why? Because they are in a detached stage, and that is like such a powerful place to be in, when you are literally detached, that a person is continuously doing their karma, they're doing their work, they're doing their duty, they're working towards their goal, but they don't care about the results. And that is being detached from a person, from place, from opportunities, everything. So the first thing is detachment. And then the second thing is not engaging in low vibrational activities. That is gossiping. Like, that's the worst thing you can do. And second is judging. Sometimes even in our mind we start judging people. We see someone on social media and we be like, you know what, oh my god, this, that. No, you have to make this conscious choice and decision to stop your mind right there. If you feel that, you know what, you're judging a person by their Instagram story, or maybe they're wearing something very fancy and you feel, why is she doing that? There's so many thoughts that come in our mind. You just have to stop them, because what are you doing is you are engaging in a low frequency action. Maybe people cannot see it, but something is going on in your mind, right? So you need to stop that. And then I've seen people that they engage in low IQ entertainment stuff and conversations as well. Like there are certain reality shows that people watch in the name of entertainment, but what all that is shown on that series is that people are fighting, manipulation takes place, like literally low IQ stuff. You have to stop doing that. I know you get a hit of dopamine and you feel fun. I don't know why. Even at a point was there in my life, I used to love watching them, and these days even I get this feeling of watching them just for once. But I say to myself, like, I cannot engage in low IQ stuff. No, that is not right. So you have to stop doing that. And even in case of low IQ conversation, just judging others' life, no, stay away from that. And the next is showing up as your best self. Like, seriously, you don't have to be the smartest in the room. You don't even have to be the prettiest girl of the city or the prettiest girl of your group or of your class. What you have to do is just give your best. Like, even there are some days when I don't feel like dressing up, I don't feel like putting that much effort towards my looks. But then I say to myself that, what, if I don't show up as a confident person, because my confident, no matter what you say, your confident is directly related to your external beauty to a certain amount. External beauty may be your physique, or maybe your knowledge, your intellectuals, right? So obviously your confidence should not be related to it or should not be dependent to it, but still we live in a materialistic world, that's why it is dependent. So it is so important to show up as your best self. So there are certain things which I do like on regular monthly basis. First is like my nails. I feel so nice when my nails are done, and I think I'm in a stage of life where I can afford of getting my nails done, and I live in a country where it's not that expensive. So getting my nails done, and then washing my hair like twice or thrice a week, because I work out. That's why my hair gets so sweaty. So I make sure that I am hygienic, and then like literally all the basic things, getting the shower, your arms, everything should be neat and clean, because the body that we have, it's literally a physical vessel in this material world, and in some or the other way it represents us. If you feel that, what, it's not even about having the perfect physique, like you don't have to do that. This channel is not about becoming like having that perfect figure or becoming the epitome of beauty. No, it's all about becoming your own best version. So till the time you're working towards your health, you're working towards your physique, you are giving your brain, your body the right amount of knowledge, the right amount of work, because an empty brain is home of a devil. So that's why you should keep your mind occupied with good stuff, giving all that, just the way how we give different kinds of foods to our body, and it shows, right? A person who is eating fast food all day long, their physique is different from a person who is eating nutritional and healthy food, right? Same in the case of we as humans as well. The kind of information we feed to our brain, it depicts in our conversation, in the way how we carry ourselves. That's why it is so important to nourish our brain with right information. You don't even have to read the news regularly, because in 70% of the cases it's all about tragedy, all bad things happening. If you want to, you can, but in my case I get affected by bad news. That's why I avoid reading news. Instead, I read about spirituality, I read about self-help books, about growth, about development, all about psychology, sciences. So it's so important to have hobbies, to literally do stuff which is good for your brain. I seriously hope this video was useful. So for more such videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. Bye guys.